Halo, assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today I'm going to present about my midterm test. The title is Learning by Doing an Empirical Study of Active Teaching Techniques. This from journal. Writer Jana Hook Journal Erin Salaman. The back of journal, volume 11, number 2, 2011, 14 until 54. The research has proposed studies to examine the effectiveness of our teaching techniques. The current issues, the findings indicated that each teaching technique has its own unique benefits and is effective for various levels of learning. The subject of the research, the implementation teaching in classroom. The method of the research, the quizzes and exam assessed concept of 3 levels of lesson taxonomy. And for maintain techniques LEGT, demo, this and or ICA. The result of the research, an active teaching refers to various teaching strategies that involve students as active participants in their learning during classes with their instructors. Typically, this strategy involves a number of students working together during class, but also involves individual work and or reflection. This learning approach is from short and simple activities such as journal writing, problem solving, and discussion in pairs, to longer activities which involve activities or pedagogical framework such as case studies, role playing, and structured group learning. In this teaching active to add to lecture on the effectiveness of active teaching techniques, the current study empirically examines several commonly used active teaching techniques. For separate techniques such as lectures is used an approach that involves presenting specific information for the majority of class time, allow little opportunity for student integration, and accept students to master information at the time of the exam. Generally, lectures consist of the instructor introducing construction and their definition, for example, of how phenomena work and other supporting information. And then demonstration. Demonstration are activities that occurs involving activities in the classroom as a means of showing how phenomena works. This technique is a little more active than lectures because students engage and see first and how the construct or phenomenon present itself in the real world. However, generally just a demonstration involves several students in the class has quite learners and parameters that dictate the path of the learning process, and usually leads to very specific, often predetermined end result. And then discussion is a hybrid form of teaching because students give or receive information. It is considered to prototypic methods and core component of active teaching and learning. A classroom discussion is an active teaching technique because it enables students to explore issues of interest, options, and ideas. However, it also leads to deeper level of learning because in order to build on each other ideas, the students must first listen and understand contribution of other students in order to respond add to it. And then in class activities, she in class activity that involves all the students in the class, either working groups or alone to solve problem puzzle. The benefit of a class activity is the same as demonstration, and that it increases attention and students are able to see a phenomenon unfold but are also able to personally manipulate and practice using that phenomenon in first-hand environment. And final conclusion, in various ways of teaching, here it proposed to test effectiveness of our teaching techniques. For example, lectures, demonstration, discussion, and activities in the classroom. Each techniques offer different benefits. The effectiveness of each technique is expected to be varies according to the depth of learning in Bloom taxonomy. For example, knowledge, understanding, and application. This shows that teaching that technique has its own unique and effective benefits for various types of learning. Okay, this is all for my presentation about midterm test extensive reading. And then the last I say, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.